All right, I was tagged in this video. Let's check it out.
Islam is able to unite two major intellectual traditions. The first is paganism, right? Remember the Vikings? The Vikings told stories, they acted out ritual. And therefore, there was an intimacy, concreteness, and interconnectedness to paganism.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Islam definitely integrated a lot of Arabic pagan practices into its faith system. You can't just invent a religion and get rid of everything that those who are converting to your religion believe and practice. So there's a lot of things that they kept all under the name of monotheism. So they practiced the pagan rituals, but they just did so in the name of Allah, in the name of monotheism.
Vikings told stories, they acted out ritual. And therefore, there was an intimacy, concreteness, and interconnectedness to paganism that made us feel happy. Okay? It made us understand the world. It made us feel as though we could influence the world. That's the power of paganism. But Islam is doing the same thing by making God concrete. Okay? You can feel God. God is everywhere. He knows everything. But what Islam is also doing is he's seeing the simplicity, clarity, and absoluteness of monotheism. Monotheism is nice because with monotheism, everything becomes clear to you. Okay, there's one God, therefore I just have to follow him. I just have to believe in him. There's like a million gods in paganism. And so it's unclear what you should do or how you should relate to this million gods. But here in monotheism, the relationship between God and you, it's very, very clear. So
yeah, that makes sense. So Islam basically uses the power of paganism synchronized with the simplicity of monotheism. So Islam maintained its pagan roots while hijacking the concept of monotheism that's rooted in Christianity and Judaism. The brilliance of monotheism is not its clarity. The brilliance of monotheism, synchronized with pagan rituals, is that it doesn't make allowance for any sort of intellectual diversity. It actually engenders conformity. It enforces conformity of thought either by will. We willingly conform to this concept of monotheism, thereby never stepping outside the boundaries of the oneness of Allah. We can't fully understand it or comprehend it, but we just accept it and we're going to just do our rituals and we're good to go. The brilliance of maintaining pagan rituals coupled with monotheism is that you can use monotheism as a weapon of conformity. You can shut down dissent by saying, well, Allah said so. We have to do this. You can't ask questions. You can't step outside the line because the one true God says if you rebel or you change your mind or you change your religion, you're done with. So there's a lot of power in Islam. So it makes sense why a political leader would embrace Islam. It allows for the consolidation of power within the ruling class. And it makes sense why everyday people would embrace Islam because, again, there's a conformity to a societal expectation while everybody believes in one God. And then there's these rituals that I can perform that appeals to my flesh because paganism appeals to the flesh. And so by doing these rituals, I can be satisfied that God is pleased with me, that one true God, the only God. I don't have to try to please a bunch of gods. There's just